me see if I could get my man to try to jump on and catch this shit too.
Yeah, we on caffeine now, so if you want to get somebody to go on to read the comments or
Oh, damn, nigga sleep. All right. Nah, I'll wait. I'll just take the recording version and throw it on YouTube.
okay. That's fine.
So what? So what? So wait a minute. So it's a we got to send you some more bread for you to put it on your YouTube page.
On, I mean, if you want me to put it on mine, I'll put it up there. I'll put it up there. But I mean, I said
Yeah.
I got the recording as well. So you mean like that can?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Well,
put it on your YouTube page.
All right.
Yeah, because I wanted to go on you. I'm not swaggy with the caffeine shit yet. That's
Right.
what I'm saying. Like I don't know. You know, I don't know. I think like 2 battles on there. I'm not swaggy.
Okay. So we actually is on caffeine now. We are live. You know, this is Eazy the Black Captain. Appreciate y'all for coming through. What's going on, She? What's going on with you? Let's start with the introduction, so you can allow the people to know like who you is and what are we doing today. Like what exactly is going to happen today.
All right, peace to the family out there. This is Dr. Enqi. This is like a super hybrid special episode of In Real Time, and you know, we got some questions for Eazy the Black Captain. We got some questions about the battle rap community.
Okay.
Of which I'm almost kind of like an OG, because I'm from the era before this era. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's a, you know, we'll get into that.
Right.
That's like the Swave Sever Poison Pen era.
Right.
You know, I'm in the Swave Sever Poison Pen era. You know what I mean? But and shout out to them. Shout out to Swave Sever, Poison Pen, Jess, EO Dub. You know, everybody.
Right.
None, Sinclair. You know. But yeah, so we got some questions for you, and you know, we want to see. Shout out to Philly too, because I used to live in Philly for like 4 or 5 years.
Salute to that. Salute to
Yeah,
that.
up off Fern Rock.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah. I actually that's where I grew up at. Actually.
Yeah. I used to live right there. Right. Soon as you get off the what's that? The orange line, the red line. Soon as you get off that last stop, like right across the street, right there. Yeah. I used to damn near live in Black and Nobel.
Okay.
So yeah, shout out to Hawk, Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Philly family, the Vegan Mafia. You know what I mean? So we got a lot of questions for you. So this is some shit. So y'all watching this, y'all may not understand this shit, because we might have to put Eazy on the hot seat a few times too, because we got some shit we got to get.
I was a little concerned. You was like, you wanted to be a versus. I said, okay. All right, let me tighten up a little bit. Yeah.
Tighten up over there. Come on, man, because you know we got to start off with this. We got to start off with T-Top, because you saying you bodied T-Top, and you know it's a lot of people saying that they not that sure.
I mean,
we got to start right there. We got to start right there.
Okay. Let's start there. I mean, you know, battle rap is an opinionated sport. You know what I mean? Like, so, I feel like I won clearly. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, when you are upcoming, you know, person that's, you know, getting your feet wet, not only is you battling.
Wait. Let me cut you off for 1 second. I also feel like you won clearly. Okay. So let me just put that on the record before you keep going. So go ahead.
I feel like when you're battling an established, you know, artist, you know, in the realms of T-Top and up, you know, not only is, are you battling them, you're battling the fan base that's behind them, because, you know, like, not only do, you know, it's like who they are, but they got about 8+ years in, so that's a lot of work and a lot of people that they've been following their careers for years and for different battles. So, you know, people's already established if they love them, like they already got their, you know, they complete support base and all that. So when you get somebody going up against that, it's okay. Go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say, clearly, you didn't hear my song.
Okay.
But I thought when you did your song because you heard my song.
Oh shit! No, I didn't know you had a song. Okay. I'm listening.
No. Look. My song didn't have nothing to do with the battle rap community.
Right.
But Matter of fact, let me play my song.
Okay.
It's a conscious community song. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? So people that know me, they know what it is already. You know what I'm saying? But let me share the screen and play this joint for you real quick, because then you'll catch the energy real quick.
Okay.
Because you know, in the in the world that I'm in, I'm kind of like the guy that, the troublemaker guy.
Right.
So when I did this song though, like niggas, when you did your song,
Okay. You talking about top
niggas
tier?
and
You talking about
top
tier?
tier,
Okay.
top tier. To be
Okay.
clear, god damn it, we talk about top tier.
Okay.
This nigga went crazy.
Appreciate
Just
it.
for the record, yo.
Appreciate that.
Before we share anything, just for the record, nigga, you snapped all the way. You went all the way off.
I appreciate that.
You went all the way off on that joint. That was everything. That was everything right there. So yeah, we definitely appreciate that. But let me show you this,
Okay.
because I think that then you'll see what I'm saying. Let me show you. All right, bang, share the screen. Host disabled attendee sharing screen. You gotta open it on your side, I think it say.
Do I share screen?
Yeah. He said, I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I ain't never have to share my screen with. But if you want, all right, how about this? If you could text me the song, I could play it over here.
Okay, type in my name, Dr. Enqi. Rabbit Got the Gun. Album coming soon. It's a couple of versions up there, but when you click on the one that say album coming soon, that's the actual video, so you could see the visuals. Because I want you to see the visuals, like. When you see the video and you feel the energy, everybody that's watching, they're gonna go, oh shit, now I see what he mean by
okay, it's called you said it's called
Rabbit Got the Gun. Album coming soon.
Okay. You talking about hair?
Yeah.
Yeah. Time to start robbing niggas now. If I jack for life for them cars, you know how he go. He stunting rentals. I might get knocked by the Rebo. Plus he snitching. That's new cars and probation. I'ma have to rob Sonetta old ass for them YouTube donations. Once I start robbing niggas, you gon' see the bitch come out rich. He gon' try to hide behind Cam Bada and Professor Griff. For real. Add more niggas to the pot, it's how you spoil thieves. I'm taking Cam CD money and so lay royalties. Rich gon' try to call the pills over this pistol shit. But that's only gonna get them niggas robbed for like crystal shit. Rich gon' call Supernova next, but I can handle the ball. I wait for him to go OT and sneak rob his store. I ain't tussling with that nigga. He got a couple screws loose. For real. King Simon is a puppy. He the conscious blues now. He a big dog in the elder, so I'm sorry, bro. But you and Lloyd laying down for that numerology, though. This ain't serious. Being conscious can make you delirious. So we live and have fun, but I'm just saying, son. Shit get different when the rabbit got the gun. This ain't serious. Being conscious can make you delirious. So we live and have fun, but I'm just saying, son. Shit get different when the rabbit got the gun. Mama Bill gon' call me on the phone like Enqi was us. I'ma just rush her off the phone and send her a cut. I hope Rizzy 19 and Ben don't think I'm funny. I'm tying them Muslim niggas up for that bean pie money. We kidnapping Wesley for ransom like a movie. He got it. Farrakhan fuck around and say keep him. We got Nuri Muhammad. Billy Carson, brand new. Building the bag, but I'm a pistol with that nigga. He be stealing my swag. If you waiting for me to rob Unc and Chief, you don't know streets. It's way too much heat trying to rob the police. Now when I catch the Barbie slipping, you gon' think I'm tripping. I'm giving my Israelites the description. Get everything Egyptian. Robbing Curtis caught easy. He's still on Cosby pudding. I'm robbing Black Dot for IP and antique video footage. We're kicking in Garfield door looking for finance profit. But we ain't find nothing but two other programs in his closet. This ain't serious.
Oh, different apparel out now. Tripping on the shoes.
So we live and have fun, but I'm just saying, son. Shit get different when the rabbit got the gun.
Skip that part. It's like 20 seconds.
Okay. Oh, it's a skit.
Yeah. That's my guy, Cheating Ass Myron. Shout out to Cheating Ass Myron.
I might have to sue him for the skit.
Professor Smalls get it too. His pockets that nigga wow. He wound up robbing us to get back on my feet. I caught Jack Hassan Luxury V. I robbed Jack Frost and Queens Flip with the interviewee. Jack Frost said, yo, we family. How you get me? You know how shit be. I ain't want Flip to think you was with me. We got pulled over, somebody snitching. From my perspective, I did a double take. Oh shit, Rose Sanchez the detective. We had to bail out, nigga. I couldn't believe shit. So we caught Shaka for 10K and extensions and weed kits. I saw St. Cole on 2/5 with Smack Lux and Mook. I robbed them niggas and gave Party Artie family half the loot. Reggie was crying when he saw the iron like, ayo, chill. I caught 20 pounds of DMT from Gano Grills. I tried to rob Cyrus shooting, said he pointing the gun barrel. But he ain't have nothing in his crib but pictures of young Pharaoh. This ain't serious. Being conscious can make you delirious. So we live and have fun, but I'm just saying, son. Shit get different when the rabbit got the gun. This ain't serious. Being conscious can make you delirious. So we live and have fun, but I'm just saying, son. Shit get different when the rabbit got the gun. Shoulda had you tripping like you be bugging like. Yo, I thought these niggas was conscious. These niggas wild, these niggas. Yo, these niggas wild, these niggas. They scary, grabbing money. Yo, niggas out here grabbing pussy like Trump. Niggas got whole prostitutes on their YouTube pages. All that, yo, this shit get crazy out here. Somebody gotta do something about this shit, you know what I'm saying? What is going on right now? This shit wild out here, man. It's just like the wild, wild west out here, you know what I mean? Like, niggas doing anything to anybody out here, man. Gotta be some repercussions. Umar, don't think we forgot about you. You heard? Make sure that money go on them school books and them school chairs and all that. You know what I'm talking about? The first little Debbie you purchase, we coming to get the rest of that bread, B.
Yeah, so it be that kind of energy. So so
okay,
you know when niggas, niggas sent me your shit. They was like, yo, Eazy just Enqi these niggas. I'm like, what happened?
Right.
That shit was fire too.
Yo, you sure you want it on my channel or on yours? Because it look like your channel doing well, good brother.
Nah, but it's for the love. I'm gonna put it on mine too. We gonna put it on yours and on mine.
Okay, yeah.
Because I want my people to be exposed more to you and vice versa. Right. So
Okay, I appreciate
but,
that.
All right, so hold on though. We still got you on the hot seat though. I got to get you back on the hot seat though. Right. So now K-Shine is a Bronx nigga.
Okay, talk to me.
Well, K-Shine is a Bronx nigga. I'm a Bronx nigga, so automatically I have a bias to lean towards K-Shine.
Okay.
I have to say that out the gate.
Right, but it sounds like just from the rap. It sounds like just from the rap I was hearing, you kind of got a good, knowledge of all different.
Absolutely.
Of all different hip hop. I even just heard in some of like the vocabulary. You said a few words from Philly too. You mean I can tell you've been around a little bit. So I think rap period though. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I did see K-Shine doing an interview one time, and one of his chains was like it was tight. It was tight. So I was like, yeah, you know what? It is the little room where I can see Eazy the Block Captain coming in here and getting him with the tight chain. I can see. Yeah, so it's some room in there. I like the song because I felt the energy. It's like, yeah, it's time to shake this shit up. But shaking it up, we still want to get your opinion of where it's been at. So Lux versus Averb.
Who I had in that?
Yep.
I had I had Lux in the battle, right? Let me tell you this. Pre Averb like healthy Averb. I thought Averb was like crazy. You know what I mean? I'm really not a fan of this new Averb. I'm not. I mean, I hear the lyricism and I see what he trying to do. I want the old Averb back. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So I mean, I don't think I really had. Maybe Mook. Maybe Averb might have beat Mook. He might have beat Mook. Might have. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I had him winning a battle since he changed over.
Let me tell you. I'm the god of all vegans on earth right now.
Okay.
Dr. Sebi left me the keys to the kingdom of vegans. He said, here, just take over the kingdom.
Salute.
Just grow the flowers in the garden of veganism and just spread the word. So Averb decided to get rid of the meat. You know, that was almost like him saying, you know what? I just want to be from the Bronx. So that's like, so we you know, the whole vegan community, we had to adopt that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
But with that being said, he might need like a steak once a week. I'm just saying, he might need a steak.
I mean, it ain't gonna kill him. It ain't gonna kill him.
Yeah.
And all of that, you mean? But no, I think he great though, man. You know, it's just I just said I think the times is changing. I personally got Lux winning that battle though. I personally.
Okay, let me put you. Hold on, because you brung up Mook, so let me put you even further on the hot seat.
Okay.
Let me see what you know. Who you got winning? Murder Mook versus Party Artie. You on the hot seat now. You on the hot seat. You gotta say the right answer. The battle rap. Look.
Who actually
look? If you don't say the right answer,
who actually won the physical battle was probably Mook.
Correct.
Who, you mean like who actually won the physical battle? But
now see, look. What you supposed to say is which battle, the first one or the second one.
Well, I mean, I'm only assuming you talking about the organic one.
In the projects.
Yeah, right? Or were we talking?
Okay, yeah. So you thought Mook won that one?
I mean, that's what I said. If we talking about the physical battle, like you mean, like I personally thought Party Artie was what I like, kind of I embodied, like that type of shit. So if it was about like what do I like to hear more, I'm gonna say Party Artie. You dig what I'm saying? But then we
physical battle.
But then we go to the physical battle of who had
the bars.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm always, listen, it's fucked up with me because I'm always going to go real shit, man. I'm always going to go just because that's just the way my life was. It's hard for me to even separate, even for me, when they just say, yo, that's all you talk, or you talk that street shit, you talk that pain shit, it's even hard. So anybody who's similar to my style or whatever, I show a little bias, but I also got to be, you know, in the middle of, I mean, I love that battle. You know what I mean? Yeah. I love that battle.
Yeah. Shout out to my guy, rest in greatness, Party Artie, his family. Shout out to his partner, D Flow. I don't know where the fuck D Flow is, but anyway, those are my guys. We was
right.
We went to school together, so that was
who you had. Who did you have? Who did you have winning the battle?
I gotta go Party Artie. It's not even possible for other words to come out of my mouth. I gotta go Party Artie for the one in the projects right there and the one on 125th. All right, so who you got as the number one battle rapper right now? No, not number one battle rapper right now. Number one battle rapper of all time.
Of all time? Oh, you putting me on all time. Yo, I hate these questions, man, because all right, you was gonna be on the hot seat. You come from the Bronx, right? I come from Philly, so we got two different situations that we
No. I'm with Schoolie D and all that shit. Nigga, man, run your shit. Run your shit. Do what you do. Yeah, come on.
Of all time, we gonna say back of all time.
You know what? But look, I'll change that because that's probably too. It's too much.
Right.
So
right.
I'll go of the new shit that Smack and them developed.
Okay. So are we doing URL or are we doing Smack?
Not URL, but just since I would say since the Smack DVD era. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
J Mill.
Smack DVD. Yeah, because we don't want to start going into adding like
fucking LL versus
right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so if we doing Smack DVD on up, now can I go Philly headshots? Like can I do that era too as well? Are we doing that as well? Okay, if I'm gonna say two. I'm gonna say a biased opinion just for me would be Reed Dollars. I mean, but I can really argue that merit though. I can argue that why he should be. I mean, you can laugh, bro.
Bro, I'm not taking nothing away from Reed, but you said greatest of all time. Jesus Christ.
But if you're gonna do Philly, that's what I said. I'm gonna do Philly. I'm gonna do Philly first of where I come from, and I'm gonna just say if you say battle rap,
you know what? No. Say less.
If you say battle rap in Philly, I think the first name that should probably come up in Philadelphia would be Reed Dollars.
And you know what? I would agree with that too.
So he gotta be at least. You dig what I'm saying? Put on a higher play.
Right. Okay, but that's in Philly. I'm saying in on Earth, everywhere.
Smack DVD on up. I'm gonna say
Shit, nigga, you can include fucking Shay Davis if you want to. Shay Davis is like Jesus to the fucking battle rap shit back in the day.
That's fire, yeah.
Niggas be forgetting about the old shit. This shit built on that shit.
I guess we're gonna have to say move. I'm gonna say Lux. I'm gonna say Lux and all of that. You mean, but right. Even to me, that shit is still hard because, like, Lux and Mook to me was like kind of like a cheat code from being in the Smack DVD since they damn near started it with them. So now the type of path they on, they only can really pop out one time a year, 2 times a year, and it's like it's godly. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so it'd be like, you mean they kind of built themselves to be on that plateau kind of so because they was there from the beginning. It's, you know what I mean? Because we can go different genres too. We can say Head Ice. You know, Lux credit Head Ice all the time. You dig what I'm saying? Like, he credit Head Ice all the time for how, he. So if you credit Lux, you got to give some credit to Head Ice. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and if you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Even traveling from state to state, you got to give Reed credit for that. To coming and traveling, so it's a lot of additions and subtractions that we can argue about all day to see. Like,
nah, you're right, and I've been watching this shit from the inception. I seen Lux full growth and development from. You know, I'm from the town, so it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just know each other from being around. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. You know what I'm saying? My family managed J Mills. Like,
okay,
it's just different. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's around. Like, people don't realize that Harlem is not like a real place.
Right.
No, like, I'm serious. Harlem is not a real place.
Like a real,
it's not a real place. Like for instance, Philadelphia. If you go and pull up the map and type in Philadelphia, Philadelphia is an actual place.
Okay, Harlem. Okay,
Harlem is an idea.
Okay.
It's not a real place.
Okay.
Manhattan is a real place.
Okay, no, I see what you're saying.
See what I'm saying? Harlem is just an actual neighborhood.
Okay.
With very loose boundaries.
Okay.
Because if you ask some people, they'll tell you Harlem is 110th to 155th, like 5th to 8th, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not really. So it's a small place, is my point.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when you're moving around in Harlem or you moving around in the Bronx is a lot bigger, but there are places in the Bronx that people just don't go. So most of the action is either North Bronx or South Bronx. A lot of that middle shit, Parkchester, Italian Bronx, like, people just don't move around in them places as much as South Bronx.
Right.
And South Bronx damn near connected to Harlem, so it's like small. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So we got you on.
I got a question. I got a question for you. Now, when do we start separating? Because you would say URL Smack era is pretty young in age when it comes to like a genre. So you'll say about 10, 12 years old as far as like the Smack.
Nah,
no.
I would give them genre status immediately, only because of how new and different what they did was.
Okay. All right. My question, but being that it's so young, and we know, like the names, the official names who started it. Now, when do we start either putting that into categories as far as legends or statuses, or when does the, let's just say the T-Tops of the world, when does those transition to become the Luxes and the Mooks? Like, how long is that going to take? Just because like this is kind of new, because I feel like we got
okay.
the Mooks.
So let me give you some. So let me give you some game that you probably already know, but maybe it might be good for somebody listening.
Right.
I think the perfect example of that is fuck is this guy's name? Damn. He's a popular battle rapper too. I can't think the nigga name. He's a Crip.
Geechee?
No. Just think of the name, the hot niggas.
You got Geechee Gotti, you got Rum Nitty.
Put on a turtleneck and stop rapping, nigga.
Oh, Surf.
Boom. Sue Surf. Sue Surf is the prime example because I think Sue Surf embodies what I'm getting ready to say the best.
Okay.
He built the fuck out of his brand.
Uh-huh.
His brand is what ran him up the top. His brand is what made him so popular. His battle rap skills he's good, but he's not as good as his popularity would allow you to think.
I would agree.
Because of how much he put into building his brand. Now, you niggas are cursed because you have to do that, what Sue Surf did. You got to do that work.
Mm-hmm.
Lux and those niggas was blessed because they was the first prototypes.
Mm-hmm.
Just promoting the actual business of battle rap promoted them because they were the face of it.
Right.
So they got a lot of branding and shit done for them just because, and it's still happening because when you discuss and have conversations like this, we got to go Mook, Lux. I just be upset in the background because I'd be like, yo, where the fuck is niggas gonna mention my nigga Party Artie name? And blah, blah, blah. So I be in the background like, yo, niggas be overlooking the Bronx, Doo-Wop, Snagglepuss. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be feel like niggas be forgetting a little bit about the Bronx, but it's cool. You know, I just feel like, you know, we just gotta watch this shit. I think that, like I said, you gotta do some work off the stage.
Off the stage too.
Yeah. Because the work is the like, for instance, T-Top. How much more? He can't do more battles. Like, it's not, he wouldn't need more battles. Like, he's done, like, his resume is already, like, so it's not that. You gotta change your look, maybe. You gotta get, you know, your branding, your internet shit, all that shit. You gotta do the shit that's not a part of your talent directly. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to work on all the other shit because if you notice, Lux and Mook have also transitioned into a space where they're into more, like, everything is branding for them.
Mm-hmm.
When you see Mook now, it's a, you know, he popping a bottle of champagne. It's a, you know, he's standing in headlights doing the interview pop. You know what I mean? Like, right. It's a certain energy now associated with Mook when you see Mook. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When you see Lux, his thing kind of grew into a certain like, he got a certain swag to his shit now. You know what I'm saying? So when you see him, it's a certain space that he speaks from, and he's always super humble. To the point where almost, I don't know how the fuck this happens still nowadays, but it almost looked like niggas underestimating Lux still. I just
no, people are still, but I think that's the, you know, that's just being the, you know, I guess what they say is the being like a king, being so high for so long, man. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be on that pedestal for too long without people wanting you to fall. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's just. But that brings me to this question again. Like, okay, we got who's your top five? All right, so 5 Mount Rushmores in battle rap. Like, for you, BX from New York. You've been here from the start. Your 5. They say 5 battle rap over tomorrow. Who's your 5? Battle rap's done tomorrow. Who's the 5?
Gotta take a 5. Ooh, shit. Oh, damn.
Like, it's done. Battle rap's over tomorrow, and if we had to, like, do a history report on what was battle rap, the 5 people who embody, like, what was battle rap.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to throw me in my 5.
Okay, I ask you. As you post to. As you post to.
That's the first nigga in my 5. I throw D in my 5. Boom. But yeah, it's some legendary fancy black pesos battles out there. In fact, I got battles that's so legendary that a lot of niggas start grabbing the swag. So you hear niggas naming themselves pesos after me. Those my sons and babies out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Especially in Harlem where niggas, like I was the first one in Harlem to start really like having the super long braids with like the Midtown, like the 20th Street, the Fashion District type of shit on. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that shit, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, I throw me in there, I gotta throw Party in there. You know what, to be honest, I would probably say a bunch of names people don't know.
Like who? You know, like who though? Like who? Come on,
I would say Party Artie. I would say Curtis and Kawari.
Okay.
Those is 2 of the guys that like taught me a lot about battle rapping. And that was in that space. But let me say this. We from an era where like me, Party Artie, it was a lot of us all in one school.
Right.
And this is Clark Junior High School 149, in case anybody don't know what I'm talking about. So when y'all, matter of fact, when you see the what is that? The Jim Jones and the French Montana video, when that video start, the new video they got, I
didn't tune into it yet. So
right. Check that shit out. That shit is fire. Shout out to French Jim for that. That shit is fire. Matter of fact, shout out to my guy DLO. Shout out to T Money. Shout out to Black Adon. Shout out to Luca Brasi. Y'all already know what it is. But so I would go with them. But our school, we had in our schoolyard, like this is just so you get the picture of this. In our schoolyard, it's nothing for maybe Diamond D and Lord Finesse to be sitting on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just, you know what I'm saying? Like Showbiz and AG might be sitting in this, like it's this our schoolyard. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't, Fat Joe is on every day at lunchtime. If you go get a slice of pizza, Fat Joe on the on 3rd Avenue with his pants down, his butt crack out, passing out flyers and shit for his business, his album. So like we saw him, you know what I'm saying, run it up from nothing. Like we saw him run it up from nothing. And it was none of this shit popping when Fat Joe was on the grind. That nigga did video music box rapping shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, I would pick them guys. I would pick guys like I used to like Aguilar. I thought Aguilar was dope. I thought a lot of the Dipset energy was dope because they had a lot of shit going on the street. With the Dipset, when the mixtapes was out, it was a lot of shit that would just be off camera, like on the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so nobody have to remember the fact that I bodied Uncasa on Hump 45th from Broadway right there.
Uncasa,
you know what I'm
fire
saying?
Too though. I fucked with Uncasa heavy.
Oh no, I bodied him. I caught him.
Fucked him up. So you was there when 40 Cal started? Like like he started battle rapping first?
I didn't see 40 Cal. Like I never really like came across him in the city.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
But Curtis, my guy, you know what I'm saying, his cousin was in the Dipset movement. So, you know, and then from the Bronx shit and other shit, you know what I'm saying, we knew each other like that. So it was nothing for me to be like, yo, nigga, go get your man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
And we was in Harlem moving around. So like I said, it's nothing to see like Herb McGruff come through the block and roll up, but like it's everybody's right there. That's why I'm saying Harlem is like a small place. You can't be there unless you just a nobody. You know, it is people that's like that. You know what I'm saying? You just don't stand out. But you know, real niggas is like, oh yeah, I know. You know what I mean? That's homeboy from 14th. He from 18th. Like they up on 168th Street. So yeah, I would put them guys, but then I would say with the people that y'all know, I would probably go. I would still go Party Artie. I would go Lux. I would go Mook. I would go. The problem I'm having is K-Shine and DNA because sometimes I like them together. I like them together as one human.
Okay. That's funny. That's funny.
I do. I like them as the one human. They're a unit. Right. That Jada Kiss and Style shit that they started.
Nasty work.
Man.
Nasty work.
And then I ain't gonna lie, I start wearing my professor jacket, you know what I'm saying, and my shit. Then I seen K Shine wearing his professor. I said, come on, man, what the fuck is going on, man?
So you wouldn't put T-Rex in your top 5?
No. No.
Okay. That's kind of interesting because you know.
I would say that T-Rex had a wave. I would say that T-Rex was very influential in the formation of how things went. But I think that maybe due to his personal arrogance, or maybe he had personal shit going on in his life, but he just didn't stay consistent. Like, he went to icon level too soon. He's supposed to keep grinding a little bit longer for my personal taste. Okay. He just went right to icon level. Like, yo, I'm that nigga. So yeah, y'all niggas figure this shit out. I'm gonna be right here when y'all ready. Like, I'm the master at the end of the game. Like, oh, you're not the master at the end of the game. Get your ass back down to the 3rd floor and start throwing some karate kicks and shit at niggas. We want to see you in the middle of some blood sport. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel like niggas like K Shine and DNA and them is on a higher level than T-Rex.
I was about to ask that next. Okay.
Yeah. Because say what you want about K Shine, he line him up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he do be dropping them.
Yeah, and even if he lose though, he's still consistent. He's still working. He's still grinding. So I would definitely put them ahead of that. Okay. But
you got all NY people too on your top 5. You got all.
Hold on, I was just getting ready to go to Philly and say Cassidy.
So would you? Okay, all
right. Wait. You know Cassidy is 10,000 and 0. You know Cassidy is 10,000. Cassidy had 50,000 battles. Yo, that nigga Cassidy had more battles than days he been alive.
Yo, this nigga funny as shit. Now, being that you've been around a long time, where do you measure Cassidy and Reed? If you had to put them on a scale, what's the difference as far as impact with them two?
Cassidy. I gotta go Cassidy, period.
No, because of his record sales, because of other things outside of battling as well, or
yeah. Because remember, I was just saying, you got to get the brand and the other things to pop too. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's your bag. Like, a lot of times, and I hear the conversations, right? We listen, we fans, so we listen. You know what I'm saying? And we love it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want y'all to get shit twisted out there, but we listen. Right. So one of the things is we hear the lyrical purists, and they compare bars. They go, okay, I listen to Lux bar for bar, and I'm listening to this guy bar for bar, and I can't see so much of a difference between the quality of their material to justify the difference in their pay scale. But that has to do with all the other shit coming to the table. So the fact that niggas do this for a living means that the branding in the business is just as equally as important as the bars. And to some people, even more important, because, like, again, look how Sue Surf shot right to the top. Right. That was all branding. You know what I'm saying?
I like how you broke that down. I like how you broke that down.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's important. So I would say Cassidy, because whether we all could eyewitness, or whether anybody could fucking eyewitness the 100,000 battles that he had. Right. You know what I'm saying? The bottom line is that image is created. That image has went out to the world. And when we think of the legend battle rapper from Philly, it's always going to be, you know, Cassidy has the same space in Philly as Cannabis has in New York. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's they space. You know what I'm saying? Now, for the modern culture, see, that's why when I asked you, I kind of was like, you know what, we're not going to include the music niggas. And Cassidy's kind of in a confusing space, because he's the music nigga that didn't really go to the top of the music shit, but he kind of stayed around the battle rap shit, and he's a part of the pioneering culture with Jay Mills and Shay Davis. And those are the niggas that made that time period exciting. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because you had niggas that would splash on a DPD here and there, but it was the main niggas that was on the consistent shit that, you know. And Lux cheat code was that he had his own little battle league before it was a such thing as fucking battle league. See what I'm saying? It's cheat code. So that was the branding So you see what I'm saying? So when you go back to classical moments, Lux is either in the classical moment or standing alongside the classical moment. So his branding is always crazy without him having, you know, like them niggas don't have to work as hard.
Crazy. Okay. I didn't think about it like that. I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, y'all got to work 10 times hard, but y'all got tools and shit. Y'all got social media and all that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas battles going 1 million views on a battle. That shit is insane because back in the days, nigga, if like 40 or 50 niggas was there, it was a legendary battle. If you had 200 niggas standing around, it was crazy. Matter of fact, I set up the battle for Party Artie and Snagglepuss at my school. We was up at Clinton in the Bronx.
Okay.
And when I tell you that shit was crazy because it was an on-the-spot battle. On-the-spot battle. I fuck with Snagglepuss and them niggas. That's my niggas. You know what I'm saying? I come outside, we rolling dice. Party Artie walking up the street. I'm like, yo, nigga, what you doing up here? You supposed to... You know what I'm saying? Because I forgot what school he was in. And he was in, I think, Taft or Morris or some shit. But it's the other side of the Bronx. And he like, yo, I heard niggas is nice up here. I'm like, nah, bro, stop that shit, man. Get your ass back on the train, bro. Stop that shit. Because Artie was a goon with the shit. Like, he would just be, like, just drifting. Like, that nigga's a fucking maniac. You know what I'm saying? He'd just, I heard niggas was nice over here. Who's the nicest one? So, yeah. So I was like, well, you know, I'm here. So, nigga, it's me. Now, now, it's gone. Get your ass back downtown and shit. He was like, nah, come on, nigga. I heard them bounce squad niggas up here. So I was like, yeah, you know, my guy Snag up here and shit. You know what I'm saying? I set him up for you. Went into school, found Snag. I was like, yo, my guy Party Artie outside. You know what it is. He want to, you know, have a little freestyle. You know, he want to get it in. So Snag was like, all right, tell nigga be out there, whatever. Man, we set that shit up. Went up to the Ave. That shit was a classic moment. It was a classic moment. You know
Who won?
Now,
who won?
I would say that was a draw. It was a draw. It was heavy. It was super heavy. Old school, classic, slow punchlines. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hungry like Ethiopians at Pizza Hut. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like shit like that.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? It later in hindsight, those joints became classic. You know what I'm saying? When we look at what the culture done grew into. You know what I'm saying? And it was like 100 niggas out there that day. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a lot of classic moments like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga Shell Rumble. God damn, I almost forgot Shell Rumble. Shout out to fucking Shell Rumble. Shell Rumble was from my block. A lot of niggas from my block. Shout out to 158th Street. You know what I'm saying? Because my block's so crazy, I can't even give my friends shout outs from my neighborhoods. you know, you got some niggas that's so hot, you can't even, you can't say their name on video. You just, hey, shout out to the neighborhood. You know,
right. Facts. You already know.
Shout out to the neighborhood. So, but yeah, shout out to Shell Rumble. Shout out to, cause he used to rhyme with Lord Finesse. So that was,
okay.
That was like a moment in time because Lord Finesse was like one of the gods back in the days. So for Shell Rumble to jump on a Lord Finesse album, like that shit was crazy for the neighborhood. And that put the neighborhood in the space.
Now being that you damn near came from this shit, man, and you see it transition into what it is now, like how you feel about that, like from like the early eras of, you know, just like you said, the slow.
Wait a minute. Yo, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
How I change it up on you?
You a smart nigga. Hold on. No.
See, I almost had you, Doc. You hear me?
Yeah. Hey. I said, wait a minute. Did this nigga just put me on the hot seat? Am I on a fucking hot seat? How the fuck? I said, wait a minute. I had this nigga Eazy on the hot seat. This
you had me too. I was shook a little bit too. You hear me? I'm like, I gotta switch this shit around. All right, no, man, come on. Go ahead, though. I'm tuned in. I'm still tuned in.
Eazy to put me on the hot seat. How the fuck did this happen? So, I mean, I like where it's going. I mean, you can't. To be honest, you can't be one of the people that comes from the early eras of this and not be super like humbled and super beyond proud. Words can't express what, for me, what I feel like smacking them niggas did,
right,
by allowing niggas to make a living out of rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas, they done created a space where niggas can create a career out of fucking rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is insane. Without albums. Without albums. Just acapella, acapulco. You know what I'm saying? And for me, knowing all of the things that I know science-wise, biology-wise, understanding neurochemistry on a certain level, this is a beautiful thing to see young Black kings get money by strictly structuring ideas. Period. That's what you niggas do for a living. You do know that's what you do for a living.
Right.
Matter of fact, after this video, I want all of you niggas to change the way you speak. That's what you could do for me as battle rappers, for the old heads. That's what the fuck y'all like to call us, like 40 is fucking old. I have to start slapping these niggas. Like, the next nigga that say 40 is old, I want to see if you can do fucking more push-ups than me.
Right.
I want to see if you can beat me in a race from fucking light pole to light pole down the street. Because I be racing niggas. I be like, hold on, nigga. You think, motherfucker, let me come out this jacket. I'm old school with it, nigga. We still ready to slap box, body blow, on site, in a moment, ready. You know what I'm saying? And my point is, we love the shit that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's beautiful. How the fuck could we not love this shit?
Right.
This motherfucker created a way where you can earn a living thinking. Like, you niggas think for a living. That's what the fuck y'all do.
Right.
So when people ask y'all what y'all do, I think for a living. That's what you get paid for. You get paid for your thoughts.
That's heavy work right there. Somebody asks you that. I think for a living. That's fire.
Right. And that's what the fuck we supposed to be teaching our babies. See, that's what I'm trying to do right now, is build this curriculum so we can start teaching our children the right type of ideas to empower them from the gate. We don't want to grow up into no fucking manual labor. See, we got to get back to the core economic concept so we know the difference of what's really going on out here. Nigga, you working with your hands, you working with your back, or you working with your mind? The bag is working with your mind. The bag is getting paid to do nothing at all. Because technically, niggas will be walking around fucking rapping and freestyling against each other any fucking way. That shit like air in the Bronx, nigga. That's what the fuck we did. We breathed, rapped, and played basketball. And anything else that went on was to support the first three. That's what anything else that went on was to support those three.
That was fire too. Talk. I'm listening, man. I'm listening.
No, that's how the origin of, like, when you look at basketball or when you look at rap, you notice that the drug, the gang, the street culture is always interwoven. It's because you can't really have one without the other in a poverty-stricken type of situation. The tools, the ability, the space, the time is from the space that nobody likes to talk about. And then you do the creative thing from there. So that's where that energy comes from, through the music. And people like, yo, we got to try to keep it positive and get rid of this. It's like, we can't really do that, because that is a part of this. There is no separation. There's no Zulu Nation, right? There's no Zulu Nation without B.O. and T-Mac and all those niggas. Like, there's no, that's how hip hop started. There's no separation of church and state in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And state would be the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, it's just a beautiful thing. That's how we gonna do it. But y'all niggas think for a living. That's the fuck I want y'all to know. Y'all niggas think for a living. Y'all get paid for y'all thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
I'm back with a hot seat. All right, I'm gonna stop putting you on a hot seat. I'm back with a hot seat.
No. Yeah, we got you. We starting right off with Biggie and Tupac.
Who did? I mean, I was a Tupac fan. My mom was a Tupac fan.
Okay.
So,
all right, so you inherited this shit.
So in the house it was a lot of Tupac and all of that. What's crazy? It wasn't until I really was older that I really start tuning into Biggie a little bit more, and to understand that it was definitely a competition there. But but in the beginning, being that my mom used to play the Isley Brothers, so in the house you can give me a Ron Isley song, Mike can sing it with you, because it was like this. You know what I'm saying?
My pops played so much fucking Bill Withers. I almost thought that.
Yeah, right. So it was like that. Tupac was always playing and all that. So that was just how it was.
But you know what that is though? That's the quality of your city. Because Philly is a super hyper black militant city.
Right.
Like, Philly is, I was like, oh shit, Philly is, when I got to Philly, I was like, oh, this shit crazy. Niggas in Philly police is on fucking duty, you know what I'm saying, dressed in their uniform, and niggas got the big shit. I said, oh shit, this is that don't nigga in New York as a cop, your shit got to be clean shaven, shot. They don't give a fuck about none of that. I said, oh, this is different in Philly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's a strong, you know, black Muslim. You know,
yeah.
So the content of Tupac's
was more,
you know
what
I'm saying? That I got the Coogee and the champagne,
right.
That's not really Philly material right there.
You right there though. You hit it on the head because you already know Philly is a story. It's like a story city. It's a pain city. Like we like to give it up as far as rappers. We like to kind of tell our story more. You know what I mean? And you know, Pac was really like a storyteller too. So you know what I mean? Like that's more of a
All right, so let's go here though. Let's go here. Matter of fact, are you comfortable telling us how old you are? If you're not, you don't have to.
Yeah, I am 32. I'm young. So.
Okay, so as a 32-year-old black man from Philadelphia, LeBron or Michael Jordan, who's the GOAT?
Michael Jordan, man.
Oh my goodness, what the fuck happened? We had such a goddamn good interview. God damn it! What the shit is over. We got
Yo, you know what's crazy though? Is because I thought he was the GOAT regardless, but after the documentary, I was sold again, man. Because
See, the documentary for me showed that Mike is a fucking slime ball. Let me tell you why.
But I knew he was a slime ball though.
Okay.
You can't be that great and don't have no flaws with yourself. It's just impossible. It's never a perfect. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
on that note, look, I can't say nothing to that because I've been talking about the cost of biological success on the platform lately. You know what I'm saying? There's a cost to being great.
Right.
So he clearly paid that cost.
He
got that. But what I'm talking about is the fact that he released that fucking documentary he keeps, every time niggas about to jump on LeBron bandwagon, Mike released some shit to remind niggas like, don't forget about me, nigga. But it's a wrap. Mike is not the GOAT anymore. He got to get on the body.
But what do you mean not anymore? See, that's what I'm saying though. And
Mike was the GOAT.
Yeah, but what do you mean like not anymore? If he was the GOAT, he's always the GOAT.
No. Somebody can come behind you and take that slot. Hold on. See, look, let me save you right now. Let me save you.
Okay.
Let me save you.
Okay.
Don't say nothing crazy, because now I like you too much.
Okay.
You're on the hot seat.
Okay.
On the hot seat, you can say things that's not right.
Okay.
Now, just now, you can't say what you just said after releasing Top Tier.
Okay.
Think about it. Literally, your song Top Tier is saying, you old GOAT niggas, watch it, because us new niggas is getting ready to chop off the GOAT heads and replace them. And that's what LeBron represent the Mike. And listen, a lot of people, when they talk about Mike, they go, Mike got the 6 championships. I always love that point when people make that. I'm like, I'm gonna get him. See, they don't know I'm a veteran with this Bron Jordan shit. See, when they put the statue up outside the Chicago Stadium with the greatest of all time on it was after he won his 3rd championship.
Okay.
So the 6 championships don't even play into the conversation of GOAT at all, because he got the title after his 3rd championship.
Okay.
So I can judge his career and LeBron's career and just look at the stats and go, well, he's already broke every single record Michael Jordan set.
I mean,
what else are we talking about?
It's new era though. It's new times.
And I think it's more difficult now because Michael Jordan in his era, to be honest, Kevin Durant is a fucking unicorn. And like Michael Jordan, they never have to face nobody like fucking Steph Curry or Kevin Durant. So to have to play against a nigga who literally shoots the fucking basketball from the audience.
He played against Bird. Did he play against Bird?
Listen, bro, Steph Curry and Bird. And listen, Bird was my favorite player when I was in elementary school. Bird is not Steph Curry, family. Steph Curry warms up from the audience. Listen, he's shooting from the stands. He's shooting from the seats and warm-up practice. That shit is not human. That shit looked like, I was watching, my son is 11. He said, Dad, look, we figured it out. I said, what you figured out? He said, we figured out what Steph Curry doing. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? He just came out of nowhere with this shit left field. I said, what are you talking about? He said, look, this man is on YouTube and he got this video with this magnet, secret magnet is in the ball. And when the NBA turn on the back, I said, boy, if you don't turn that shit up. But my point is saying, Steph Curry shit is so crazy that niggas is trying to find an explanation for that shit because it don't look human. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is actually putting together videos to show that there's a technology somehow where magnets could be installed in a ball. And niggas is remote controlling Steph Curry shit because it's impossible for you to consistently shoot these type of shots. Like, literally, niggas can search this shit. He be in the audience, out into the audience, shooting. That's, come on now. And for LeBron to have to play against a nigga like that, and a nigga that's 7'1" that does the same fucking thing on this. Come on now. Mike ain't never faced that. Mike has never faced that.
We can't say that though. We can't.
No, I can.
We can't say that.
Because I checked the rosters. Look, there's never been a team that Michael Jordan faced with more than one Hall of Famer on it. LeBron playing against niggas with 4 Hall of Famers on their team. Niggas like, oh yeah, he lost to San Antonio. I'm like, San Antonio.
But LeBron also got 2 Hall of Famers on his team. He had to go get them too. He couldn't do it by himself either, though. He couldn't do it by himself either.
I gotta respect that.
But that's big in sports, though. That's big. Like Jordan went out there and did what he, even though he had good pieces, because people always be like, he had good pieces. So Jordan was surrounded about good pieces, but them niggas wasn't doing what LeBron was doing. Like, yo, we gotta get him. We gotta get him.
Oh, yes, they did. Mike was the first nigga that started that. He created that. Mike is the blueprint of that. Mike is the blueprint of using his star power to change coaches. Nigga, if he don't like the coach, we getting rid of this coach. Bring in Phil. This nigga's not giving me the ball enough. Bring in Phil.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Yeah, Mike could change the whole roster. Then when they told him, that's why he retired, because they said, we're going to change your coach. He said, well, I'm not playing. So either I play for my coach or not at all. Niggas was like, well, fuck that. We're going to test your gangster. Nigga, we're going to change the coach anyway. Nigga, all right, cool.
I mean, I think you got to give him more credit. I mean, I don't know if he can ever change that, man. He was the
all right,
same
fuck that.
team.
We got to turn this shit up, God damn it. Tekashi 6ix9ine versus Meek Mill, God damn it.
Come on, man. I don't even know why we even got to talk about this, man. This shit is not even honorable.
You know why?
Bro.
Listen, I'm going to tell you why we got to talk about it. Because no matter how we feel about this nigga with the multicolored hair, that nigga has a stranglehold on social media, and he's weaponizing it. That's the way I looked at it. I looked at it like when I seen that video, because people that watch my platform, they know I be saying, like, I'm in Enqi vision. You know, my eyes work different, my mind different, I see shit different. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen that video, I saw the video, and to me, in my mind, it looked like Tekashi was, like, he had Meek back down, but the gun he was pointing at him was the social media. It was the internet. Like Tekashi found a way to turn the internet into a gun. That nigga ran up on Meek with the phone shit out like, yeah, nigga, what? Say, and Meek's whole team had to stand down like, oh shit, hold on, yo, back up, nigga, get it. Like, I'm like, oh shit. It was almost like Tekashi ran down on them with, you know what I'm saying? Like, caught them slipping with ratchets, but it wasn't. It was just like live camera footage. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, what Meek can do. Meek, you know, the judges love Meek. They love Meek.
Hey,
listen,
bro,
if Meek's shoes untied, if Meek's shoes untied, that nigga got another 3 years. If his shoe come untied, that nigga got 3 years. So Tekashi knew what he was doing with that camera pointing at Meek. But Meek was highly intelligent. Listen, let me just put this on the record. Meek, that was highly intelligent. I don't give a fuck what nobody on the internet say. You carried that shit exactly how a grown fucking man with children and business is supposed to carry that shit. Period.
I don't think so.
Go ahead.
I don't think he carried it right. I don't think
Go
he
ahead.
carried it right. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
I think that once you see, cause I'm just, I'm putting two and two together. I wasn't there, but I'm assuming that he was at the club. So I'm assuming that they knew that each other was at the club already. So when you walk out and you have your security, let's just say this nigga is doing the most with the phone. Oh, you a pussy. Bro, you was just supposed to walk right to your car, my nigga. Don't say nothing. He wasn't supposed to entertain this nigga, period.
Now, okay, you know what? You're correct.
You did what I'm saying. Don't say nothing. Don't say you don't say nothing. You
don't even see him.
Right. Yeah, because even if he's recording, the only thing they're gonna see is you going straight to your car. By. Not paying him no fucking attention. You drive off. You dig what I'm saying? You don't tweet nothing on fucking Twitter. Don't do nothing because he don't have nothing.
Look. Hold on. In Meek's defense, though, I gotta come to Meek's defense. Meek is not. You can see it. Listen to the things you're saying.
Right.
This is the difference an era makes. Meek is not from the era of internet savviness.
Okay.
We know how to use the internet because we have to interface with the world and do business. But there's still a certain swagginess of certain shit that you will know that obviously, clearly, he the fuck doesn't know.
Right.
Because gave that nigga too much free content to go viral on. That
was crazy to me. That was crazy to me.
And old school, I don't know where his son was at. Like me, you're supposed to have a nigga that's supposed to be there at all times. It's supposed to be at least one nigga around at all times. You know what I'm saying? Passing out knuckle sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? Right. Just when you see people that are hungry, sometimes you got to feed them. You know, they need a little extra knuckle sandwich. He was a little hungry. He needed a snack time. He needed a snack. You're supposed to have somebody there making snacks for everybody.
Right. You know what I mean? The streets have to eat. You know what I mean? The streets definitely got to eat.
There was supposed to be somebody here with a snack time.
So, being that we know that 6ix9ine career is damn near dead, the only thing that he do have is the social media presence. So if he can get his hands on anything that can make him troll to get a boost, because we're not watching it for him being a good rapper or a good artist. We're not watching that for that. We watch it because we want to see the bullshit. We want to see the dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like them 10 million views in a day because we want to see the dumb shit.
The branding.
Right.
That's all it is. He's an example of how far branding can take you without talent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Or integrity.
But all of these niggas though, to me, is like all these niggas to me is giving him a breath of fresh air, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like how you ignore niggas like him, bro. Is you mean like you just don't say nothing to him? The other nigga he was on Instagram arguing with, you don't argue with the nigga. Somebody is screenshotting.
Right, so let me ask you this: Joe Biden versus Donald Trump.
You know what? It was that situation was so crazy because at first I just felt like whoever win, we gonna be fucked. I felt like that.
Hey, hold on. I just gotta acknowledge my motherfucking drink champology right now.
Okay.
See, I need Nori and them to motherfucking recognize my gangster. Okay, that was drink champology right there. Did y'all see how I did that to Eazy right there? See how we was on one subject, and then I just timed it like I hit him with the shoulder roll like
right.
Like,
I'm learning too. I caught it too. I caught that joke.
That nigga's oh shit! I just Biden got it.
Yeah.
So we got Biden and Trump.
Well, we voted for Biden over here. But you know, I didn't know. I just felt like whoever won, it was like a lose-lose situation. You know what I'm saying?
But how did you feel about the 94 crime bill though? Biden put a lot of niggas in jail, caused a lot of niggas to go through rapes and murder and all kind of shit with that 94 crime bill.
I mean, a lot of presidents did some shit with the crime bill. Fucking
the Clintons.
Yeah, Bill Clinton had the
that was his partner drawing it up.
That shit was crazy. You did what? And technically, to black people, that's our favorite president. How? You did what I'm saying? Like that shit crazy.
My point. So my point was, I'm like, yo, how do we reelect the nigga that made the laws to kill George Floyd? Like, we upset about the George Floyd and the police and all that, but it's a difference between Trump saying things that maybe people feel could incite racism than creating laws that allow for institutional racism to work. So for me, I felt like the writing of those laws was more damaging than maybe Trump saying, man, you know, whatever. Because we know where we at. You know what I'm saying? And everybody feels that way. You know what I'm saying? It's really something that's a part of nature. So I think that it's wasted energy for us to think that those type of ideas are going to go away. You know what I'm saying? Because to be a fly, flies come first in your mind. That's just fucking natural. Butterflies are going to put butterflies first. There's no lion that's getting ready to stop and help out a fucking bear before he help out other lions. Like, it's just, this is just natural shit. The problem comes in where you try to use that to hinder or hurt others in their pursuit of happiness. You know what I'm saying? So, but all right, so I got you. Y'all think. Now let me ask you this: sex between female battle rappers and the male battle rappers. Yeah, that's what the fans want to know. Who's fucking?
I mean, you already know, bro. I don't know who fucking. I know who I'm fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, I don't know. You know, I ain't that type of boy, but I'll be up here giving. I think that's what battle rap need to be on. Some niggas need to mind their fucking business, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like, like, yeah, I think that's the case. I think, being that we are on that title, let's say it like that, that's the difference between niggas who can really rap and niggas who really can't. Because a lot of times now battle rap has switched into fake angles. Who are you fucking? Who did you talk to? And they're mixing into something. And it could be fake or not fake or whatever. But those
I'm going to tell you the truth. Listen, a lot of the people from the space we was in, we stepped back out of battle rap because of that energy, because certain things, certain people is not going to be able to
keep it real, OG. Keep it real. What was happening out there? Niggas was getting punched on, bro. You was
punched, stomped, stabbed. Like, it was you. Once you going into somebody's moms and children and all that, it was a different energy. So when we saw how it changed up, we just had to step back because it didn't make sense. Like, oh, this is what the thing is now. Okay, we was more mental with it. Like, we was with the, we want to see your thought construction. Now it's just shock shit. Like, yo, I heard your pops is in jail for whatever.
Right. But that's what I was asking you earlier. How did you feel about this new era of battle? Because a lot of shit has changed from the. That's why when you say Party Artie, it'll be like, you know, Party Artie will give you that story, that heartfelt story. No personals though. But he telling you about him.
Real shit.
He telling you about the streets and what he going through, and we can feel that. So from going from just a nigga like that to a nigga gotta, let's say, pull paperwork out on you or show you a text message from your bitch or whatever just to win a battle, like, that's a big leap of talent right there.
Here's what I would say though, and this is why I respect it. So I'm not coming from a standpoint where I'm like, nah, that shit is whack.
Okay.
I think it is whack on a personal level, so I can't participate with it. Okay. And I know that there's a lot of niggas, I know that it would be, I think that there would be a little bit more excitement if that didn't exist. Okay. Because people would have to go deeper into their bag and really go into some more wordplay. Like, if you look at the best, they don't really do that as much. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lux had a moment, obviously one of the most classic Charlie Clip shit. But a lot of what we know Lux for is heavy wordplay and putting a lot of time into his schemes and shit. Super scheme heavy. Mook, super scheme heavy. Like, the guys that, you know, that sit in that, you know, I don't even know. What is Averb? Is Averb, what the fuck? Is Averb like a fake top tier? Is Averb counter?
I guess he would be. I guess he would.
Look, Averb is like this.
No, he top tier.
Averb is like this.
He top tier.
Averb is top tier 4 days out of the week. That's how I'm gonna do Averb. Averb is only top tier 4 days out of the week. Like, Averb is top tier Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. That's how we're gonna do Averb. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, Averb is not top tier.
Right.
But Averb is one of the most exciting people that I like to listen to. I ain't gonna lie, because he talks that shit. And you know what's another sport that's coming up?
Right.
The shit talking in between the battles. That's almost growing a life of its
Oh,
own.
you talking about the face-off. That's my shit right
that.
there. I like the face-off.
Averb, that's
right.
classic fucking face-offs. That should be fucking me up. I be cracking the fuck up. Niggas don't know that rap started with comedy.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the part, and see, that's why I was saying I respect what niggas is doing, because it's tapped into the origins of hip-hop.
Right.
The origins of hip-hop did start with niggas dissing each other. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
because
right,
that's
right.
The hip-hop started, it was about the music. It was about the DJ. But everything was always clan and tribal based for us. You know what I'm saying? So when you come to the party, it got so bad in the Bronx where you couldn't even go to house parties if it wasn't your neighborhood house party. Or it was a guarantee somebody was getting shot or stabbed up there.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very tribal. You know what I'm saying? So when you went to a house party, whoever the house, representatives was, they was going to grab the mic and just talk shit. And whatever niggas was there that was either, poo-putt niggas or niggas from, today's lingo, if the ops happened, some niggas from other neighborhoods show up, then they was getting ready to grab the mic,
right,
and clown niggas in front of everybody, you know what I'm saying? And so all the chicks and the attention, you know what I mean? But it was really just about that and making jokes. So comedy has always been intertwined with the shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like when y'all be doing that face-off shit, that be allowing a while. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like sometimes with the battle rapping on stage, some people are better at allowing their personality to show than others. And even that plays a key role in battle rapping. That's why your man Twerk is so good.
Right.
Twerk just gotta stop doing so many battles. That's what fucked Twerk up. Twerk is my the new age. I think he's gonna be the first one to get to the top tier if he can stop doing so much battles. He gotta stop.
Okay.
But Twerk is the best with his body shit and all that, and putting the gun on top of the head and all that shit. Oh, man, that should be fucking crazy.
Facts.
I'm saying, what you could do? You know what I'm saying? If you take your shit that serious. But if you really want to study battle rap, and this would be dope for any battle rappers watching, watch a couple of your favorite battle rappers on mute. Just watch the whole battle muted. Watch it and do some other shit. Like maybe you cleaning up, or maybe you writing some verses, or whatever the fuck you doing. You just had them on the TV and just watch it on mute with no sound and see their body language. See their body language when they get hit. See their body language when they hitting. See their body language when the crowd responding. See their body language when the crowd is not responding, and they thought the crowd should have. Because we all know we got those bars that when we writing it in our mind, we like, oh, the crowd gonna go crazy right here. Mm-hmm. And every so often, you could tell when a nigga hit one of them lines and the crowd go quiet. And you could see a little panic slip in on that nigga face, like, oh shit.
Yo, that's fire, you be mad as shit right there too. You be like,
man,
oh, shit, right.
Shit, nigga, you like, man, that shit ain't hit. What the fuck? So when you catch and when you see the best, they know how to leverage those moments. Mm-hmm. Charlie Clips is really good at leveraging those moments.
He is.
His first, that fake freestyle shit he do, you know what I'm saying? Real niggas know that's fake freestyle. That's not real.
Right.
That's loose freestyle. That's where you already have like 3/4 of the shit, and then you just slipping in current shit to make it seem like. So we know what's really happening. Mm-hmm. But it's good to be able to use that. That's a skill to have in your tool bag now. Like battle rap is like a fucking martial art. You know what I'm saying? It's just with your mind. You know what I'm saying? So that's a skill set. That's like a defensive skill set. Charlie Clips is a master of that shit. He know how to take your best bar and turn that into his best bar. So he's gonna listen to your whole shit, look for the crowd response. Whichever your bar get the best crowd response, that's his first two lines. So it's ways to just watch niggas, you know what I'm saying, and see how they
like
shit.
That tactic though. I didn't think of that before.
I would definitely do that if I was battling a nigga upcoming. Oh, I would definitely check out your whole shit. You find nigga all his weaknesses that way. And these are weaknesses that they can't fix that quick. So don't think that because we live on caffeine and other niggas can see this, that when it ain't gonna work that way. These are things that's developed in you. These are personal instincts that's a part of your neural networks that we've had since we were children. So there's a certain way we respond to pressure. This is what you learn like in martial arts or jiu-jitsu. You know what I'm saying? When you do put pressure on people, they respond the way. And it takes a long time to create new patterns of movement and response to change those. So when you watch how a nigga get down, it's, you know, so yeah, you find out a lot
I'm
of
learning
shit.
some shit. I'm yeah, man. I'm learning. You putting me on the hot seat, but I'm learning a few things. You hear me? I'm learning a few things. It's all education.
Appreciate it. Let me ask you this though. Payola in battle rap.
Now, what are you asking me?
I'm asking payola in battle rap. Paying niggas to get on, paying niggas to play, paying niggas to get you a battle, paying niggas to promote your shit. Pay, fucking pay.
How do I feel about it, or what? Like,
how bad is it? I guess, you know what? Wait. I guess I'm asking you all the above. How do you feel about it? How bad is it?
I'll start from the top. I'll say, I think that anybody who does what we do should be paid well. You know what I mean? I feel like that people don't know how hard it is to battle until you actually do it. It's actually time out your day. You got to think about the bars. You got to perform the bars. Like, remember the bars. Take time from, you dig what I'm saying, shit that you have to do. I mean, it's times that I ain't go to bed because I had to finish a round. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no. It's really a real complicated skill set because you also got to memorize your bar in the way that you want to, your body movements and all that. You gotta put your whole. It's more than a. It sounds very disrespectful and distasteful what I'm about to say just because of our culture.
Okay.
But it's actually the right word to use. So I gotta say it, but I want people to know that I don't really mean it in a distasteful way before I say it. But it's really a whole act that you have to put together. And I don't mean act like I'm saying like fake or whatever,
No,
but to be one of the best, it's not just bars. You have to have how you're moving in sync with what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain classic moments where you see a nigga deliver the bar and then how he how he interact with the audience while they, like all that shit got, you know what I'm saying? Like,
why you act like you don't got this shit to a science, my man? You got this shit
no.
to a science. You know what you talking about over here.
Hey, listen, I tell niggas all the time that I'm from the Bronx. And when I say that I'm from the Bronx, I feel like in my mind, that says all that. I'm like, nigga,
okay,
I'm from the Bronx, right?
yeah. You know what you talking about. You should be interviewing us, nigga. You should be telling us what to do.
No,
you got this
listen,
shit.
That's and that's why I'm opening up my platform. That's what I've been doing. So I had Smith and Wesson on my shit. I had Billy Dance from MOP on, you know what I'm saying? And we got Eazy the fucking block captain on.
I appreciate you. I appreciate all the knowledge you dropping on me.
Oh, no. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me give you flowers. Let me give you your flowers because we love how much of a slime ball nigga you are. Okay, and I just have to say that. Okay. We love you for that. Listen, we love you for that. You don't know how many expensive fucking battles been on and niggas don't watch the battles. Niggas watch Eazy the block captain, the recaps. Yo.
Appreciate it.
More than the battles, nigga. So trust me, it's a whole world of motherfuckers that start following you just from that.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Period.
I appreciate that.
Just from that. And then once you start coming with the bars, yeah, we like the bars, but we also like your Philly shit. You know what I'm saying? And so we see you crediting yourself for the quote unquote bark. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
but us niggas that know Philly shit, we know that that's a Philly shit. You know what I'm saying? That's shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how Meek shit, you know, we know Meek for that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? We know Freeway for the, y'all niggas, for whatever reason, y'all have a distinct voice and way y'all articulate y'all flow shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I think Reed and Cass is a little bit different.
Okay.
Reed and Cass, it sounds like they spend a little bit more time with Jersey niggas than Philly niggas. You know what I'm saying? They got more of a Jersey, New York kind of sound than you niggas.
Are you crediting Cass for like the punchline shit, or we're gonna give that to Big L? Because I know Big L had it, but are we giving that to Cassidy like for the? Or because I know you from New York, so you from the Mecca, so you're gonna give it to.
I wouldn't put them in the same space. Okay. I wouldn't put them in the same space. I would say that there's a Big L space, and I would put Big L with Finesse and all of those guys back in the days. I would just put Cassidy in a more recent kind of back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because Cassidy's, I think Cassidy's a little bit younger than me. Cassidy's like in between my age and your age. Cassidy's somewhere like late 30s, I think.
Late 30s, yeah. I think he's like 38-ish,
Bang.
37-ish, yeah.
Right, so I'm 43. Mm-hmm. Big L and them niggas is like, they like my brother age, so they like, them niggas like 48 to 50. They close to 50. I'm still close to 40. They close to 50. They at the other end. So what I'm saying is, Cass is a generation down. L is a generation up. So they wouldn't mix in the same space like that. You know what I'm saying? I just
felt like they didn't really was catching the punchline era after Big L, because I know that he was kind of like the main one in that era that was really punchline and shit. You know what I'm saying, like that. And I just know like when that Cassidy, like the early Cassidy, when he started doing it, I just felt like that was a trend that people start taking after that. Like
L gets so much props because he was like, I think in that time space, now I might be wrong, but he was like the first real Harlem nigga to really be recognized in that kind of way.
Right.
Because in that era, it was just the Bronx. Like niggas know it was the Bronx. It's not a debatable. The Bronx had shit on lockdown back then. So, but he was viewed as, you know what I'm saying, a Bronx nigga, or with, like he was, you know, it wasn't no, L was with Lord Finesse, digging in the crates. All those niggas are Bronx niggas.
Right.
Lord Finesse, digging in the crates. Like that's Forest Project, Cypress. That's, you know what I'm saying, Hunt 63rd, Hunt 41st. That's all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But he coming from Hunt 39th. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Hunt 40th. You know what I'm saying? That used to be my dad's block. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But shout out to Hunt 40th. Shout out to Herb McGruff. You know what I'm saying? Niggas forgot about Herb McGruff.
We got a question, Doc. They said your favorite rookies from what you've been seeing from, I guess, this new era. So from last year, from the Ultimate Madness 1, they want to know who your favorite new people is and why.
I don't really be watching the I don't watch the new niggas.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I unless they created a buzz, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I would consider you new.
Yeah.
And we fuck with you. But look what I just said before this question even. A lot of people start fucking with you because of the branding. See, the other shit you was doing besides battle rap.
Right.
You was already creating a branding already. So soon as you start battling, it's like, oh shit, I definitely fuck with him. Yeah, I got $20 on Eazy.
Right.
He's like, yo, but have you heard the other nigga? Nah, but I don't fuck with the other nigga. So yeah, we got 20 on Eazy.
That's a fluid. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's how that go. We rocking with Eazy. What the fuck? Right. Fuck the other nigga. You know, we don't even know who the other nigga is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's how it go though. This is tribal shit. People forget about that. When you got to remember, when you watch a basketball game, right? When your favorite team lose, you don't switch your favorite fucking team after the game, right? You know what you say after the game? You say that niggas cheated and that the other team is bitch ass niggas. That's what the fuck we say when we walk away.
You talk that real. I fuck with you.
We don't go along with the other side, nigga. We say, man, that shit was dirty. Them niggas cheated. Man, fuck that. We gotta do this shit again. That's how we do that. That shit was, fuck that. Them niggas on some bullshit. The audience wasn't even right. The audience didn't even know what was. We gotta make up some shit. Fuck that. We riding it all the way out to the end. You know what I'm saying? So that is the same in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? When niggas come to the shit, that's why it be confusing sometimes, because niggas is coming and leaving with their fans. So you gotta overcome. Your shit gotta be so amazing that you gotta get some of those other niggas to co-sign your shit in order to get a clean victory. That's why I started off with the bullshit with you and T-Top, because of, see, a lot of what people saying that you didn't win that one is the fact that you Eazy. That's T-Top.
Right.
So right off rip, I don't even have to see the battle. Of course, T-Top won that battle.
Right.
That's easy. Who's that? The nigga that do the commentary show? Yeah, T-Top goes to kill that nigga.
Right.
Did you see the battle, nigga? Like, nah, that's not what happened.
Right.
Like, did you see that battle, though, nigga? You might want to watch that. Yeah, you might want to watch that.
Mm-hmm.
That goes in sync with the top tier. Had that battle not went that way, that the song would have, that wouldn't have worked out.
Right.
I
would agree.
Together like that. So when the battle go like that, then the top tier drop. It's like,
I would agree. It was perfect timing.
Yeah, like he just punched the clock on you niggas. He letting you know, get back in the gym, start jumping rope. See, this LeBron is always working out in the off season, so he's watching the young niggas. See, that's the difference between Kawhi and LeBron. See, Kawhi went and start drinking and driving the little Chevy and shit with his keychain commercials and all that. He doing internet, water bottle shit. LeBron in the motherfucking gym. Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. LeBron in the gym. So you got to stay in the gym. You know what I'm saying? You can't get so caught up in the branding and lifestyle shit that the bars slip. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay in the gym. And I would say for the top tier niggas that the top tier niggas should be at all of the youngest niggas battle raps. That's what they should be, to stay in tune.
But why would you say that? Because that's not the mind frame of them, though.
I know, but that's why some of them be getting caught slipping. Because every so often you'll look at Lux lose a round that he shouldn't lose. Be like, nigga, that wasn't. You should have down. You should that wasn't delivered right. You could have did that better. You know what I'm saying? And I think some of the time it comes from a space where, in their mind, they're so good that they're not worried as much about who they facing as much as trying to get their best verse out. Where now you gotta watch, because it's not just the shit y'all brung to the game. These niggas got new shit they bring to the game and little expressions they using during the all that shit we like. We watching everything. I want y'all niggas to know we not just listening to bars no more. That's why. If you niggas is just thinking we counting up bars, you niggas is dinosaurs, and you niggas is really the fucking old heads. Okay, it's how you think determines your real age. So you niggas thinking that lyrics is it. That's dinosaur shit. Okay, it's a lot more shit going on, and it's getting back to the roots, because the roots, it was all about crowd control, right? It really didn't matter what the bars said. If your bars was that good, you would have had the audience. Nigga, it's the audience is what it's about. That's why I think my guy from shit. And I'm fucking my man name up.
Who we talking about?
Up. My guy from University and my guy from the Bronx. Hold up. Damn, what's his name in the Bronx? He always got a drink and he make jokes his whole fucking verse. Goods. Bang. Goods is a classical Bronx nigga. I love watching Goods battles. You know what I'm saying? Goods battles. Even when I don't have time to watch, I could put Goods on in the background. He's a funny nigga. You know what I'm saying? I can just walk around my house, do other shit, listen to him talking shit. Shout out to Goods and the whole team. Shout out to that whole, you know what I mean? Shout out to 181st and 183rd and that whole, you know what I mean? Y'all already know what it is.
Who would you like to see me talk to next? Like me, have that conversation next to.
I want to see you, but man, no. I'm with the shits, baby. We want to see the K-Shine shit. We want to see the action now.
Yeah, you get right to the shits. You get right to the
shit. Fuck that. And I'm saying it. The fans don't think you need nothing else. Fuck that. We want to see that next.
Right now.
Fuck that. We don't need no brush ups or none of that shit. We seen the T-top shit.
Right.
Now, if y'all niggas want to man the fuck up, see, this is what's supposed to happen. You out of pocket right now. From the top tier niggas, this is how the top tier niggas supposed to be looking at this shit. You are disrespectful, snot-nosed punk right now. You getting all the way out of line. You done ran down on T-top, fucked T-top up, threw the song out there, shot at everybody in the neighborhood. You totally out of pocket right now.
Right.
K-Shine supposed to set up this battle just on GP. Like, hold on, somebody got to put the youngin' back in his spot. Now the old heads got to, you know what I mean? In fact, shout out to Philly, because Philly put me in my first, my only YouTube TV series shit, Old Heads. You from Philly, have you watched Old Heads?
No, I haven't. I haven't even watched it.
Nigga, you gotta watch Old Heads the series.
It's on YouTube?
Yeah. Old Head the series. It's on YouTube and it's in Philly and it's really But hold on, but it's really Philly niggas though. It's like really
all the old heads, from okay.
Philly, it's you know, it's I mean them guys that you talk about, you know, they don't exist anymore. That's and those guys are invisible.
Right.
But you know, people have babies and nephews and nieces. Those guys, you know, yeah. So old heads is official. We put it like that. Old heads is official. It's stamped all the way around. You know what I'm saying? But so shout out to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they supposed to be looking at it like that.
Yeah.
Somebody's supposed to step out there and be like, man, fuck that. Young and out of line. We got to get him. Because what happens is, and I'm talking strictly to you top tier niggas, what happens is, this is the way we looking at it. Anything you do besides jumping in the ring with Eazy right now is looking like a cop-out. Theory. You done already grabbed a top tier, almost top tier, you done already ragdolled T-Top.
Right.
And even if you feel like you didn't win, for the people that feel like T-Top won, if you feel like T-Top won, that you gotta have that so close that even still, with that being said, battle is warranted with you and K-Shine. It's at that level. You know what I'm saying? Or DNA. Fuck it, DNA. That's your man.
No, I mean, I take DNA too. I mean, a lot of people was inboxing me and it was like, they thought I was selling myself short when I was like, I'll do 2 battles. If and they was like, you don't need to do 2 battles. Like, you mean like he could come out like now? And
I ain't gonna lie. I think you got a better chance with K-Shine than DNA.
DNA is a little surgical.
DNA is a weird nigga. Listen, DNA is a weird nigga.
He is surgical.
DNA is a weird nigga. You don't know which DNA gonna show up. It's one, like DNA got 2 strands. It's 2 strands to DNA. One DNA is a Super Saiyan. The other DNA you might be able to get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But no, that's a good battle as far as competition, man. I want that, but I just think that K-Shine, that's the one right there. That's the one right there. You know what I mean? I got a few conversations.
But K-Shine knows his value. So win, lose, or draw, if you have a K-Shine battle, that's going to take your status through the roof. So from that perspective, I understand where they at. Like, you might need another battle or 2 to bring you up. See, that's the other shit again. The brand and the shit outside the bars. You see what I'm saying? So the shit outside the bars might say maybe he need another battle.
Okay.
But the bars, are we talking about bars, nigga? We talking about no. There's no. And because of top tier, blood is already on the floor. Blood is already on the floor. So technically, you top tier niggas, like your man already, he done already got a point up.
Right.
He done already. So now if y'all call a beef off, it's cool, but Eazy done ran down on niggas, so that's what the story gonna be.
Right, that's what, yeah.
That's what the story gotta be.
Yo, you give it straight from the muscle. I fuck with it though. You give it straight.
Yeah.
The fucking talk different. The talk different. I like that. Right.
That's what we would have to conclude. We would have to say, well, Eazy ran down on everybody, and niggas ain't want no smoke. That's what we would have to say, unless somebody get out there and we see some action. But if we don't see no action, and I think I seen 1 or 2 little freestyle responses and shit, but those is only because of your vibe. Meaning, if your song wasn't buzzing and getting attention, you wouldn't have got those. So that don't really count. Okay. I'm talking about an on stage toe-to-toe response.
Okay.
That's what's warranted. Okay, Shine. Don't got to be him. Somebody else could step up. You know what I'm saying? Be like, man, fuck that, nigga. You done went crazy. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Sue Surf need to step up. Nigga said you put on a turtleneck. You put on a turtleneck and stop rapping, nigga. Fuck you think you a supermodel, nigga? What the fuck you? I thought you was a gangster, nigga. What the fuck is going on? Get Eazy in there with Sue Surf, goddammit. Somebody better jump out and straighten this nigga Eazy out. Eazy is running down on niggas sipping champagne glasses and shit, talking about
that's it, man. I ain't gonna lie, the K-Shine battle can happen though.
Woo.
It can happen. It can happen. I think, like I said, I don't have no complete details or nothing now, but K-Shine did say he was interested. You know what I'm saying? And people have been calling, you know what I mean, behind the scenes or whatever. So, I mean, it's a possibility. But, at the end of the day, like you said, it's really on him. If he wants the battle, I mean, it can happen. It can happen ASAP if he wants that battle. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so it would just be on him. So once he say, yeah, lock it in, they gonna call me. I ain't gonna say no.
This is one of those situations, guys, where sometimes the sport needs something more than the business.
Right.
So we understand that y'all got to get y'all bag and you got to do the business. And Floyd Mayweather should never take a fight with a nigga walking in off the street. We get it. But if a nigga walked in off the street and beat the hell out Gervonta Davis and start talking greasy and pointing like this in Floyd Mayweather's face, niggas would be like, I don't know, Floyd, you might have to go ahead and treat him out. Because if you let him walk off now, we're going to have to say what happened. We're going to have to say he ran down on Tank, talked greasy to Floyd, and walked comfortably to his car and drove off. We're going to have to say that that's what happened. So right now, that's looking like that's what happened. You ran down on T-Top, you put the song out, you're talking fucking crazy, you're online with champagne glasses and shit. Listen, he's looking too comfortable, Top Tier. He's looking too fucking comfortable, Top Tier. Now, you don't start off your year like this, because how your year start off is how it's going to continue now.
Right.
So, and other niggas is watching you, Eazy, because it's a couple of young guns out there that may have felt like they wasn't in a position to maybe shoot that high.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now that they looking, they watching.
Right.
They want to see. So you Top Tier niggas, you're going to lose that essence around y'all, that aura, that armor, that respect level that's there will make the guys say, you know what, we ain't gonna just talk too crazy about it. If y'all don't straighten out Eazy the block captain, it's the rap. So fuck all that. Smack. What's them other niggas? Hey, look, somebody to set that shit up.
Smack, Beasley, P. Somebody called me, man. I think they already know.
No, the other battle leagues. We fuck with RBE.
I ain't gonna lie, Doc. Though I ain't gonna lie, that ain't gonna happen nowhere else but URL, bro.
URL, I know it has to. It has to.
They not giving up that battle.
No, listen. We like all the battle leagues, but we understand that they're Nike. We know that they're Nike. The other niggas is Adidas and Asics and Theodoras and but they Nike. We get it.
Have you been following the John the Don versus Ace? Have you followed that?
No.
But
but I heard the Ace. I heard it's not. I mean, elaborate on it. Give us your side.
No, they got the battle confirmed. That's going down March 20th. They're doing it in Atlanta down John's league. You know what I mean? And the promotion been crazy. So I thought if you might have ran into it or
no, I'm just saying Ace is gonna get bodied though. What do you think?
Like, are you saying that? Like, you saying like that's what's gonna happen?
That's what I think is gonna happen.
Oh shit! Okay. You said that shit with a clear face too. Like, you ain't even had no reaction to that. You like, well, I already know what's gonna happen.
Because look, I'm not going off bars. See, it's all the other shit. See, I'm keeping that consistent. It's all the other shit play a role in this. You gonna be in John house. What we talking about? Remember, this all audience driven. So in order for him to beat John in there, he gonna have to be quadruply better than John, not just a little better. Because remember, if it's close and we in my house, it goes for me. They going with me. These people in here, they gonna go. If it's close, it's going with me. So he's got to come twice as better. Twice as better. And John is not just an artist. John then created a whole shit. You see what I'm saying? He done turned himself into a movement. So you going like you trying to be Daniel and go into the Lions shit. And I mean, so I'm not discarding Ace bars at all. I'm just saying that this shit ain't got much to do with bars, in my opinion. I'm just looking at the fact that he already has the audience because it's literally John's audience. Like literally his audience.
Right.
And then the fact that John is a veteran, meaning he knows how to work a audience. So it's not just the fact that he already got the audience, but he know how to work a blank audience. You see what I'm saying? So if you know how to, that might be too much for Ace. So we'll see how it happens, but I just think that right there is going to be too much for Ace. The fact that it's John's audience and John got all that experience.
Me personally, I think the ceiling for Ace is low as hell. I've been watching all the the recaps and like the fans, and lot of people don't got a standing a chance. I think I just, you know what I mean? Like, just how you said, like 3-0, but it's a lot of people that feel like that. But when you go into, like, that was kind of my thing when I went in there versus Danny. Like, me and Danny Myers. Like, people had Danny washing me. It was like, yo, Eazy nice, but he about to get smoked. And I think it put the fans to a lower expectation for me a little bit. So when I actually rose to the occasion, it magnified it. Like, oh shit, this, you know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, hold on. But listen, learn from Loaded Lux.
Okay.
Loaded Lux has weaponized, literally weaponized the shoulder roll. Loaded Lux will never big himself up. He always minimize himself. Always. Every time he minimize. So you never ever see the full wolf of Loaded Lux until you standing right there toe to toe with him. So he always gives you plenty of room to underestimate him. And niggas be standing right there talking as greasy as possible. Spit be flying off niggas' lips onto Lux's nose and all that shit. Lux be cool as a motherfucker. All right. I hear you, you know. Yo, you gonna come in there and try to do your thing, you know. I hear you, beloved. You know, you got it, beloved. And then when he come out there, that nigga be like, ah. But if you notice, that's how LeBron do it too. You know what I'm saying? LeBron like, oh, where is that? Okay. 46. 46. Hold that. I'm too old? Okay. 46. Hold that. Y'all niggas hold on to that real quick. 46. Triple double. Yeah, hold on. You know what I'm saying? And so, but use that sometimes, because sometimes turning up is not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like having too much muscles in the hood.
Right.
If you have a big, strong body, you'll get shot. If you have a very small, strong body, you beat a nigga ass. Because you're gonna be underestimated in your loose clothes. If you're too big, you're gonna be overestimated in your tight clothes. And so you're gonna make somebody scared, and they're gonna over
analyze.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to the under. So you want to play the underplay for the overplay always. You know what I'm saying? And I see Lux has mastered that out of everybody. You know what I'm saying? The other nigga that's unstable from Cali, he uses that strategy too with the tattoos and shit.
From Cali? Who?
Yeah.
The
unstable nigga. With the tattoos on his face.
Daylight.
Yeah. Bang.
Daylight, the tattoos. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Daylight is a master of that too. Daylight game is all mental. He fucking with you all mental. Like I like he's like the Muhammad Ali of this shit. Daylight want to try to beat you before you get to the ring. So he lives in your brain. Oh, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Do you feel like Tay-Rock gets special treatment?
I feel like that at a time where, you know, the URL he was the face of this shit for a long time. You know what I mean? So I just feel like, just how I feel like any vet or legend in high stature should really get what they want. Like, mind you, I don't think Cassidy had the best returns, but I just think of what he did for the culture. He should have been able to ask for who he wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So it wouldn't have been like, do he deserve it? Yes, just because of the work he put in, but maybe for the work at Smack, no, he didn't deserve it, but it's still a bigger thing. And I think Tay-Rock gave us years of consistency already. So if he asks for something or money, I think he should get paid.
So your answer is no. You don't think Tay-Rock gets special treatment?
No, I don't think he gets special treatment. I mean, he put in the work, man. You gotta give niggas they just do if they put in the work, man.
I would say he's earned everything that he's gotten, but I would say that he's also supposed to get special treatment. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? That's why black folks is fucked up in this world. We don't know how to fucking live together. Dumb motherfuckers. You're supposed to hook up your family, jackasses. What kind of niggas think that that's a bad thing? That's what the fuck is going on with black folks. Oh man, family, hooking up family. Duh, nigga, that's what you're supposed to, that's family. That's like a definition. That should be a definition there, family. Niggas that hook each other up. Definition of family. New definition of family for you niggas. Niggas that give each other the hookup. that way, you niggas is clear.
Right.
Just cause y'all blood don't mean you family.
Talk.
You know what I'm saying? Just cause you blood don't mean you family. So same time, niggas fuck with you, you fuck with them. That's family right there. That's my family. It's my family right here. Family. You're supposed to take care of your family. Family's not supposed to get the same thing the other folks get. That's the difference. That's why those are other folks. See, those are other niggas. Bang. And family's supposed to get, you know, so I be thinking niggas is confused. Like, no, family's supposed to get some love. You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side, outside that, we can't take away all of the things that we saw from him over the years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. You done got. Matter of fact, I got one for you. Who had the strongest mixtape era? Who had the strongest mixtape era from an artist standpoint? Because I saw a conversation happening on Drink Champs. Was it on Drink Champs? Damn, I forgot where the fuck it was at. It might have been.
Are we going time era or are we going artist era? Like we're doing like.
Either way, it don't matter. Because I know, for instance, like Jeezy had an incredible window. Jeezy had an incredible window with the mixtape shit in the
Wayne
South.
Kind of had an incredible window.
Lil Wayne had a unreal, not human run.
Mixtape wise though. That's what I'm talking about. Like mixtape.
But
wise,
hold on. See, but Wayne I'm going to discount Wayne shit though. I don't give Wayne full credit for that.
No, okay. Why?
No.
Why though?
Because those niggas was smart enough. Now it was genius what they was doing, but they was using the whole distribution network for their mixed CD shit, which was amazing.
Okay.
But they used like the whole big official music shit to put the mixtape shit. So when his mixtape dropped, his mixtape was literally on everybody's doorstep and mailbox the next day. Like, nigga, you had to step over it to not hear you couldn't avoid the Wayne joints. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to your shit just hitting the streets in the local area and then the buzz be so crazy, your shit is shipping out all over the country just because. You know what I'm saying? And that's a different process. You know what I'm saying? When your shit go generic, say you in Philly, you drop your shit. Okay, back in the days, Black and Nobel, shout out to Hot. He was the motherfucking legend of all fucking mixed CDs in Philly. The fans was on them. You know what I'm saying? But he was the fucking legend of that. But if you dropped a joint and it was hot, it'd be hot right there. And then the niggas who had mixed CDs for sale, like them, they would talk to each other and spread, and you should have take time to go from Philly to now Jersey niggas in Newark, and then that shit getting crazy in Jersey. Okay, now it's getting crazy in New York. It take time to bubble organically.
Okay.
When you got the machine and your shit could just be sitting in everybody's email inbox, everybody's IG storyline, and everybody's doorstep,
it's different.
It's another energy. You know what I'm saying?
But do we still take that away from the fact that all Wayne mixtapes was really fire for real though? Like,
no. I'm not taking away from the quality. No, I'm not taking away from the quality, but my question is more towards the movement.
Okay, the movement. Okay.
I know, like Dipset had an incredible mixtape.
I was gonna say Dipset. What about Jada Kiss and like the Locks kind of had a good no?
Nope. Because that would be a different type of comparison. Because Jada's a mixtape fucking icon, right? Yeah. But Jada's almost more like a mixtape hoe back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was on everybody's fucking mixtape.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? He didn't have a Jada Kiss mixtape.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when the Dipset mixtapes came out, it was Dipset mixtapes.
Right.
Now, you may not have been familiar with all the niggas on Dipset, because at a certain point, it was like 700 niggas on them joints. But that's a Dipset mixtape. When the drama shit came out with Jeezy and all that was a Jeezy mixtape. You see what I'm saying? Like, that was even Drake shit. the shit Drake popped off early. You know what I'm saying? That was a mixtape.
Right.
It moved like an album, and that's where they got the blueprint. Like, oh, we could use these mixtapes more effectively as promotional tools, like albums. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying from the standpoint of A, the movement, and then B, what? Because I always like to speak in a way that's practical.
Okay.
Me and you can't do what Wayne did with his mixtape.
Right.
You need the machine for that. You got to get that Universal, Sony. You got to get that other machine to do that.
Right.
But the shit Dipset did, the shit Jeezy did, the shit that these, you know what I'm saying? Niggas can do that. Niggas can go, oh shit, let me go back and study what these niggas did and see how I can. Because what they was doing then is more important for now.
As
you know
far as
what I'm saying?
like, as far as like grinding, as far as
yeah,
branding, what we saying,
independent. Because what they did was they just basically saw what the machine was doing and just brung it to the street. Like, oh, okay, we could just do this without, you know, we could do this without the white folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could do this on the block. You know what I'm saying? We go get us some CD burners, CD makers, make it with a studio. We boop, 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 make it. And that was it. It was like, yo, we Gucci. We gonna make and press our own music. So in their minds, it wasn't even mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, yo, we got our own distribution type shit. Like, we don't need. So we were saying mixtapes, and I think the
are we
term
crediting Drama and K Slay then too? That are we taking it there then? Then because we got to go through, if we're gonna do the mixtape then, because you know once Drama put his name.
I would add them, I guess, because they but I wouldn't get too crazy with that.
Okay.
I would only put Flex, Drama, Clue.
Yeah. Who Kid?
Yeah, Who Kid. And those are the new guys. They got they vibe. You know, because the old school king was Ron G and Doo-Wop. Ron G had that shit on lockdown first.
Right.
Flex was around them, but Flex wasn't that guy.
Right.
As far as the mixtape shit. You know what I'm saying? Flex is the king. The way Flex became the king, because there's a hip hop. And see, that's the shit that I always say. I feel sorry for all the new niggas because y'all missed out on the real hip hop. See, people think that the music is the hip hop. It's not. Hip hop is really the shit that was happening while the music was being played. Hip hop is what was happening while the music was being played. You know what I'm saying?
Talk, I'm listening. So I like this.
Yeah. So when you're at the block party, niggas see now we judging the cup, and the cup is everything, but we forgot the juice in the cup. You know what I'm saying? The cup is just the cup. So when you go back to them block parties, it was the block party that was the energy. And the DJ with the woo 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 woo. The music is how you remember that, because music allows us to access certain parts of our brain. So it's like, oh yeah, you remember we was at the shit. Yeah, that's when they was playing that such and such. Yeah, that nigga got on the mic with that crazy shit. Yeah, you remember you had on the yellow shoes with the turquoise belt and the woo. That's how our minds work. That's how we remember our life. So when people come on my platform, a lot of times the first question I ask them, if they artists, is what's their earliest memory of music? Not the earliest memory of their personal music, but your first memory where you fell in love with music. Because most times when we go back, there's a moment associated with that, but people don't think that way. They'll remember the song, but they'll forget. When you think of that song, everything else is gonna come into your mind. You might even smell some shit that was cooking or some cologne that somebody was wearing. You'll remember that first Christmas or whatever it was. You had, like me, my first memory of music, I can remember a lot of music, but my most special memory of music was when my moms decided to stop beating my ass for staying up late, because we had this war going on, me and my mom. We had a war going on. Because back in the days, rap music only came on the radio twice a week, and it was like fucking 11 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? So you had to stay up at night and hit the fucking record, play, that's what the shit was. You put the little paper in the bottom of the shit, in the cassette, hit the shit, record it. So I had to stay up till 11 o'clock at night and then try to sneak in my closet and record the fucking shit with it turned down low enough to not get busted, but high enough you got a good fucking record it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I got plenty of ass whoopings staying up late to fucking record the music. But the shit that's special is that went on for a while, and at some point it clicked. This nigga's not gonna stop listening to the music. So she came home with a radio for me and a Beastie Boys tape and a I think it was LL Cool J tape. You know what I'm saying? So I remember that moment. So all that is a part of the moment. Yeah, I remember the Beastie Boys album, the LL album, but it was the moment of all the shit, and it was reaching that truth. So it was like, all right, yeah, we go.
That's fire.
Yeah, this is a thing right here. This is, you know what I'm saying? But that's where it came from. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no music all day, every fucking where. Like, yeah, you had to be, and you had to be in the culture. So like when people say like I'm outside, like a lot of the young folks say it now, but they don't realize where that came from. That didn't come from this world. I'm outside is not a social media era slang, even though y'all think it is. It's not. I'm outside comes from the era before social media, because that is the only way that you could have been a part of shit. See, real niggas is real niggas, not because they was like you was the killer or the gun guy or whatever. You was just a real nigga because you was on deck. You know what I'm saying? When shit was popping, you was there. When niggas look around, they go, oh shit, nah, we know homie. He was homie was there. He was there. She was there. No. I remember her when we started running in the bottle. Remember her friend she was there when they was trampling niggas. She had on the rainbow dress. We remember these things because we was there. We was at the Rucker when the shot we was at the party we was in there the legendary nights in the tunnel so that's the hip hop. The hip hop is that we created a culture of our own. We had a culture of our own, a way to organize ourselves and network and do all those things and everything except the money. We created a culture out of nothing, out of trash. The Bronx was on fire. The Jewish people that owned the apartment buildings in the Bronx, it was reverse fucking gentrification. All of the white folks was leaving the Bronx. So before they left, they wanted to cash out on all their property. So they burnt all the fucking buildings in the Bronx, literally. So that's who the generation is that made rap. The niggas that was watching their houses burn down around them. So all of the early house parties and rap, that shit's happening in the fucking abandoned buildings, junkyards and shit. Like Fat Albert shit, that shit was a vibe back then because niggas really hung out like that. Niggas really was in the junkyard every day. You know what I'm saying? My neighborhood, right there, 158th Street, it was a big fucking hole the size of a football field. Like, period. If you got on the other side of that gate, nigga, your ass was dead. You know what I'm saying? All kind of rats and stray dogs and all kind of shit right there coming out, biting kids and all that. Like, it was wild back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, even then, rats. There was a certain number of bodies that rats caught every year back in the days in New York. Like, niggas don't even think about that. And I don't mean rats like snitches. I mean actual rats. Like, rats caught bodies in New York. And New York till today. That's one of the things, like, I left New York. I live in Detroit now. That's the one thing that I don't miss the most about New York. Like, that is the most thing that I was happy to fucking escape in New York. The rats. The rats run New York, period. That's why I thought it was so funny that Tekashi now adopted the rat as his new logo. I thought that was hilarious. But the rats is crazy in New York. Like, literally, if you go get a train in New York, the rats be in the train with you. Like, on the platform waiting for the train open up, rat goes on the train with you. People walking on, rats walking on. Rats getting on the train. They going downtown. Rats going downtown. You going downtown for work, rats going downtown for work. They going to meet up with family and shit. Y'all got to go downtown 42nd real quick. About to meet up with a shorty. Heard the trash cans down there is popping right now.
Yeah, they
like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, yo, this shit's crazy right now. Like, and you get nervous. You sitting on the bench early in the morning. You about to have your breakfast and shit. You waiting on the train to come. Rat sitting right next to you. This motherfucker got a coffee and a bagel too. Flipping out the newspaper. He looking at you like, nigga, calm the fuck down. You at my house, nigga. Right. I'm like, shit. That's a vibe. And that's why New York became one of the hot spots so quick with the corona. Because of the rats.
And then somebody on the info was saying, don't ask him about the virus because he about to tear you up. That's what somebody said on my comments. They like,
I'm out of that bag. I'm not in that bag. I'm not in that bag.
Today.
I try to keep my shit. We are not music shit.
Right. Respect.
Matter of fact, We wrap it up. How long we did the shit?
No, we
2 hours?
almost 2 hours. You know, listen, you dropped in. Listen, when I'm a student of the game, and when you drop in jewels, man, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna listen to you. You dig what I'm saying? Because you've been around and you definitely know what you're talking about, and I want to learn because that elevates me.
I appreciate it, but it's really just the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell everybody, it just was a small place. Like I say, Harlem is very small. The part of the Bronx where people move around is small. So you don't, everybody's everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. Like, for instance, it would be nothing for you to be sitting in the park, right? Like, this is a real thing. You could be sitting in the park up on Amsterdam, right? You might be sitting in the park blowing one down, and Herb McGruff might walk up the hill this way. It was good, Herb. All right. And then Mace and Cam might like it just, they might just walk down the block this way. Like, it's just the neighborhood. Everybody just walking around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had dropped some shit. We was with De La Soul doing an album release party, and I dropped some shit on Fat Joe. He sends me up to the Terror Squad shit. Anyway, he put me with Gilly. I used to be with Gilly, Cuban Links, and them. They manager, just in the crib chilling. But I'm just saying, like, just in the crib, like they was just a walk, a walk over, across town, South Bronx type shit. Like, everybody was just right there.
Right. You
know what I'm saying? When you hear the story about Pun running up on Fat Joe, it was in front of the grocery store because everybody right there. You can't be right there at Forest Project, like Forest and the fucking, what is that? I think that's McKinley. I think that might be McKinley right there. But the projects is just too close. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, the people is just like this. You know what I'm saying? In Brooklyn, forget about it. You didn't even talk about Brooklyn. Brooklyn is just fucking sane. It's niggas on top of niggas on top of niggas on top of niggas back in the days. It's better now. But that's why Brooklyn was so violent back in the days, because it was so many people in such a small space. You know what I'm saying? Just so many project buildings next to each other. Like, that shit was insane.
Right. Well, Doc, I want to say this. After we get off the stream, I'm gonna give you my phone number, man. Like, and
yeah.
If you see anything, because sometimes I be moving. I was telling them the other day. I said a lot of success is coming to me fast now. So with the case of real life and the kids and all that, still trying to do battle rap, like sometimes shit be getting conflicted a little bit.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on, shit! I cannot let you get off. I'm sorry to cut you off. No, God damn it. You can answer this as a parent or as a young businessman.
Okay.
It's the one thing. Damn, I almost forgot my one thing. This is a classic part of my shit. I gotta ask everybody this. What's the one thing you learned now that you wish you knew before you became a parent or a business owner?
I wish I would have knew credit. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I wish I would have knew credit. I wish I would have knew financial management.
Okay. I got a couple of people who said that. Finances and investments and shit like that, but you're the first person that I asked this question that they said credit.
Yeah,
that's a good. That's
no, it's a good thing though, because I mean I didn't and I don't not even admit to say this. I learned credit in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. I learned credit in jail. I stopped reading all the Tom Clancy books and the James Patterson books, for the last year and a half on my bed, and I started reading all self-help books and all of that.
Hey, my father taught me that. Listen, my father taught me that from rip, and that's why I'm like, yo, that's why I'm telling people to support me, send me some cash apps. I need some motherfucking cash apps so I could build this curriculum, because it's so many little cheat codes that I was lucky to learn that people go, damn, yo, you know how to put shit a certain way. I'm like, yeah, but that's only because I had a Zig or, I just had older people, including my pops, you know what I'm saying, that was around to give me a little bit of, and my pops was like, I get it. It's fun to read books that's nonfiction, but it's a waste of time, right? I was like, what you mean by that? He said, books shape your mind. Books is like push-ups for your mind. So if you want to make a strong mind, you want to use books. But just like push-ups or exercises, a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. So you do your exercise the right way, your body builds up a lot faster, a lot stronger, and the muscles last longer. If you do it the wrong way, you could get injured. I said, what's the wrong way? He said, fiction. I said, yeah, but you got these books right here. He said, no, son, you just young. You got to learn about those books. So those books wound up becoming my favorites, but then I use those books as examples why I hate urban literature. People go, how the fuck can you like those authors and not like urban literature? I say, because Robert Beck and fucking Donald Goings, they didn't do urban literature, nigga. This urban literature shit is some shit they fucking invented when motherfuckers start getting cool reading books. See, I used to fight a lot back in the days. You know what I'm saying? So back in that time period, you couldn't read books. That was corny. Like niggas would run down on you if you had a book, slap it on the ground. Oh, get the fuck out of there. So you had to be able to like, you had to be, you had to have a little respect in the neighborhood to be sitting outside with a book. Like niggas wasn't going for no book shit. Like that wasn't happening. So black folks just didn't read. It wasn't a cool thing to do to read. You know what I'm saying? So there wasn't a lot of energy for trend type of books. So there would be no need for urban lit. But the moment that people started to read, and that was largely from conscious movement, and I actually, you know what? Scratch that. Let me take that off the fucking table, because consciousness is a later invention. You know what I'm saying? There's a conscious movement that's a really big, long-standing shit, if you want to include like Martin and Garvey and all that other shit. But that's not real. When we think of conscious community, it's really something that Sonetta started. You know what I'm saying? This is conscious community belongs to Sonetta. You know what I'm saying? Consciousness clearly fucking doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But the online shit with the debates and the mind, like Smack and Beasley. Right. You know what I'm saying? Conscious community, that's Sasha shit. You know what I'm saying? But who I would say contributed to the consciousness of the music in that early time period is damn near, you could say they helped give birth to this shit. The 5% Nation, Father Allah. You know what I'm saying? Because all of the early music, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Period. 5%. That was the street niggas, 5%. You know what I'm saying? Niggas busting their guns, 5%. The niggas coming with the jewels and the knowledge and the info and all that, 5%. That whole Wu-Tang shit, 5%. You know what I'm saying? The whole Brand Nubian, the whole, like 5%. You know what I'm saying? And so, again, though, hip hop was more the culture than the music. So we heard that in the music, but that's because that's what the culture was. Like on my block specifically, you would get an ass whooping if you came outside and one of the old heads was like, hey, what's today's mathematics, God? And you didn't have a number? Oh, niggas was running down on you. They was getting ready to chase your ass back upstairs. Wow. So the music had that in it because life had it in it. You see what I'm saying? Like you couldn't be outside and not. So even just our talking, like when people say, yo, peace, God, that's not a regular thing. That's 5% culture. There's no peace, God, without those niggas. That's what they made up. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga made that up. So it's certain foundational elements in this shit that come from these older, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It'd be fun to have these types of conversations.
No, that's fire, man. That's fire. People down here in my comment section, they all know who you is. And I don't know if you can see the comments or not.
No, I can't see none of that shit. Okay. I be mad as fuck when I can't see the comments, because sometimes you be having niggas trolling, tearing your ass up.
Oh yeah, we be having it was the trolls at first, like early when we started the interview.
Cool. Yeah, no, it's cool. I just be liking, I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I be liking when they tear your ass up. Then sometimes they be showing you mad love, but I just be mad when you can't receive none of it. I can't receive it.
Yeah, we got somebody said appreciate you for the wisdom.
And look, I'm down with the fuckery. So sometimes I be jumping in and say, I'm one of them niggas. I'm Kevin Durant with the shit. You know what I'm saying? But niggas be going in on me. I be going the fuck back. I'm like, what? Eat a dick. I be like, nigga, fuck your mama, nigga. I be going the fuck off. I'm like, niggas be cracking the fuck up reading my comments sometimes. I be having to delete some of them shits because I be trying to put my professional, now we gonna build up the children and the family. I be trying not to have so much colorful language hanging around on my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Yeah,
the
PIKLO Beats. He said. I guess he said he does your like your clothing line. I guess.
Yeah. We had the clothing line for a minute. Yeah. Enqi Vision. Yeah. Shout out to the family. Oh yeah. We listen. We moving. I put the conscious community on my back, and I always try to keep the culture moving forward. I just made a like when Farrakhan got kicked off Facebook, it was a lot of niggas got kicked off Facebook. I was one of them. What I did was I went.
He said not clothing. Herbs.
When I got kicked off Facebook, I went and built my own whole social network.
Okay.
So I have the Prism network. Is similar to what you used to with Facebook, but it's mine. So there is nobody to judge your shit and kick your, delete your post because you saying whatever about Biden or Trump or whatever, nigga. We saying whatever the fuck we want to say on my network. I am Mark Zuckerberg on my shit. You know what I'm saying? And our shit is in the Google Play Store, the Apple App Store. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Enqi Prism Network. So we got that. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get the curriculum together. We trying to push the culture forward. You know what I'm saying? And make it do what it do.
It will be dropping on YouTube, y'all. I think we're gonna put it on both channels as well, right?
Hell yeah, I'm definitely kidnapping this motherfucking video, putting it on my channel.
Yeah. I think how we gotta do it is I'm gonna have to put it in that like that Google Drive shit. Cause I think
no. If you just load it up on your page,
okay,
I know how to steal it off your page.
Well then bet.
I don't know how to fuck with the Zoom shit though. I'm a rookie. I don't fuck with Zoom.
Okay.
I fuck with StreamYard. I use StreamYard.
I mean, I got StreamYard too, but for the Zoom, it's easier to work with caffeine on the Zoom.
Okay.
I can't work StreamYard on the Zoom. I mean, on the caffeine.
StreamYard is for the people who's not savvy with the shit, but we want to look like we are savvy. We want to fake it. See, we fronting, we frauding. We that's what StreamYard is for. So all of you niggas that don't really know what the fuck you doing, but if you want to look like, you want to present, you want to have the clean presentation as if you a slick savvy nigga, you need to be on StreamYard, okay? This Zoom shit and OBS and all this extra complicated shit with a lot of buttons.
With a lot of buttons.
Listen. Eazy didn't even know how to hit the fucking share screen earlier. See, that's
the first time somebody asked me to do that shit.
That's what's going on with Zoom. See, that's what the fuck I'm saying. If it was on StreamYard, nigga, the big button would be in the middle of the screen. Share screen. Bang. Just press that button and say, you want to allow your guests to share? Bang. Press yes. Done deal. Zoom, you got to know where the option thing is. Click on this. Go in this menu. This is going to expand to another menu. Like, nigga, I don't even know. I'm not reading all that shit. I don't have time for all that shit. I got 5 children, this motherfucker. Everybody wants snacks. Somebody pulls somebody hair. Somebody got somebody toy. I have 0 fucking time to figure out where the share button is on Zoom. StreamYard is for the niggas that's not that sharp, but you want to look like you're sharp. Fuck with StreamYard. And OBS, forget about it. OBS, you got to download like 4 fucking programs to do 1 fucking video.
Yo, I got that's actually what I'm on now. Like we're on the OBS. We on the OBS.
Yo, exactly. I'm disgusted with OBS. I had OBS literally for all of 25 fucking minutes before I deleted that shit off my computer and didn't even try to get a refund. I bought it and deleted that motherfucker. I just like fuck OBS. I'm done with OBS. When StreamYard came, that shit was like, I was in. I was like, this is perfect right here. So yeah, I'm gonna grab the video once you throw it up, and I'm gonna steal it and throw it up on my.
All right, we something just happened.
Shout out to
we've been recording for 2.5 hours. Oh, say I'm off air now. What just happened here?
Oh shit! See, look at that shit. Look at how Zoom doing. Zoom cutting the fucking interview down.
I don't know what fucking Zoom just fucking did. Zoom was just on some other shit, but I see you though, and I think everybody can still hear you. Just can't see you, so we just gonna cut it here then. Hold on.